Hey, Dr. Brad here.
Hey, I'm Shnagan.
Hey,
Do
bitch.
you know about artificial intelligence?
Do I know about artificial intelligence? Not a ton. I know it's coming. I know they're developing it. I know guys like Elon Musk think it's going to more or less take over the world, and there are people like Joe Rogan that think that we're just sort of like incubators. Like, in other words, humans are here to like spawn a new intelligence, artificial intelligence. The concept of machine learning is fascinating, and the idea that machines are potentially, smarter, more powerful than people in terms of their ability to learn. From what I understand, artificial intelligence will have the capacity to learn more in like a day than humans will learn in a century. So it's a little bit frightening, like all the different permutations, all the different directions this could take humanity in the future. There's people that believe in the positive end, that it'll help us develop new technologies for healthcare or for space exploration, for example. And then there are people that believe that it will be the end of humans. So it will basically be monkeys or something. The machines will take over.
So how do you think will AI affect your career?
I think human relationships are going to be necessary for a long, long time. So, could you be talking to a robot? I mean, eventually there'll be, people will be having sex with robots. So, or AI people. So, could they wind up going to an AI shrink one day, or life coach? I guess they could. Will that person, be able to relate to them as well? Do you remember that movie Ex Machina, where the guy, falls in love with an AI woman? And then there was another movie which I didn't see.
Westworld?
Westworld is sort of fascinating as well. I mean, so all these things are sort of fascinating topics, and it's really hard to say. Mm-hmm. I think I'll still have a job for a while. I'm good at what I do.
Can you take care of me?
Will there be an AI fortune teller, astrologer?
And how about selling? Because I feel like AI will affect a lot of career, but for some, I agree with you. With some career that need a person that emotional is still maybe still a while.
Yeah, I think that AI is projected to shrink jobs dramatically, meaning there's going to be less and less jobs and more. Mm-hmm. The positive is that maybe there'll be more productivity in the sense that we'll be able to take care of people, mm-hmm. And there'll be some kind of social safety net. Some people don't believe in that, so it's really going to be tricky. These are tough questions for humanity as technology. How do we distribute the resources? Right now it's getting, the people, the brightest and most connected and most driven seem to have most of the resources, and then you have a larger part of the population that is getting, struggling even more. So, even though the poor have come up some compared to 50 years ago or 20 years ago, they're still living, if they're not living on, there's still a couple billion people that live on $2 or $3 a day. So what do we do about this? As technology, becomes more pervasive, artificial intelligence, does it help humanity? Do we, find solutions that help all of us? I hope so. I don't, I'm not sure. It's a little scary, frankly. Hey, I'm Dr. Brett.
Hey, I'm Shnagan.